Hello class 10 students, welcome back to my channel Learn with Ease. Let's see what For Anne Gregory poem is about. For Anne Gregory by William Butler Yeats is a poem from class 10 English that explores the nature of beauty and love, focusing on whether external beauty or inner qualities are more important. Let's look at the summary. The poem is a conversation between a young woman, Anne Gregory, and an unnamed speaker. Let's see what the first stanza is about. The speaker tells Anne Gregory that men are often attracted to her golden hair, admiring her physical beauty. This highlights how people often value outer appearances rather than deeper qualities. Let's see the second stanza. Anne Gregory responds, expressing her desire to be loved for who she is, not for her looks. She suggests that she could dye her hair any color to prove that true love must go beyond surface level attraction. Let's see what the third stanza is about. The speaker concludes with a thought-provoking idea, quoting a wise man who believes that while humans may fail to love someone for their inner qualities, God loves the essence of a person beyond appearances. The poem For Anne Gregory explores themes of love, beauty, and human nature, questioning society's tendency to prioritize physical attractiveness over inner character. It contrasts superficial love with a deeper, more meaningful form of love that transcends appearances. This dialogue emphasizes the importance of valuing a person for their true self. Now let's look at the keywords and phrases used in the poem For Anne Gregory by W.B. Yeats along with their significance. The first one is, your hair was yellow like the ripened grain. This highlights Anne Gregory's physical beauty, symbolizing the external attractiveness admired by others. The second one is, they love you for your hair. It reflects the superficiality of human love based on appearance. The third one is, you might dye your hair. Anne Gregory's assertion that external beauty can be altered and should not define love. The fourth one is, they would love you for yourself alone. It suggests Anne's hope for a love that values inner qualities rather than outward appearance. The next one is, great honey-colored ramparts at your ear. It is a poetic description of Anne's golden hair, symbolizing a barrier that prevents people from seeing her true self. And the last one is, only God, my dear, could love you for yourself alone. This conveys the idea that divine love is pure and unconditional, unlike human love, which is often flawed and shallow. Now let's look at the significance of these keywords. These words highlight the central themes of the poem, the tension between physical beauty and inner worth, and the human longing for genuine, unconditional love. They underline the contrast between surface-level admiration and deeper appreciation of a person's true self. The poem For Anne Gregory by W.B. Yeats employs various poetic devices to enhance its meaning and aesthetic appeal. Here is a list of key poetic devices used in the poem. The first one is alliteration. It is a repetition of consonant sounds at the beginning of words. And the example is, great honey-colored ramparts at your ear. The effect it creates is a musical quality and emphasizes the description of Anne's beauty. The second poetic device is imagery. It is the use of vivid and descriptive language to appeal to the senses. And the example is, your hair was yellow like the ripened grain. The effect it has helps the reader visualize Anne Gregory's golden hair and enhance the poem's visual appeal. The next poetic device is metaphor. It is a direct comparison without using the word like or as. The example is, great honey-colored ramparts at your ear. The effect is, it compares Anne's hair to ramparts, symbolizing a protective barrier of physical beauty. The next poetic device is simile. It is a comparison using the words like or as. The example is, your hair was yellow like the ripened grain. The effect is, it highlights the natural beauty of Anne's hair by comparing it to golden grain. The next poetic device is personification. It is attributing human qualities to non-human entities. The example is, the speaker gives the idea of love a personal quality, suggesting that human love is limited in its ability to go beyond appearances. The effect it has is, it adds depth to the discussion of love's nature. The next poetic device is symbolism. It is the use of symbols to represent ideas or qualities. The example is, Anne Gregory's golden hair symbolizes external beauty, while her desire for inner love represents the longing for genuine affection. The effect it has is, it deepens the thematic significance of the poem. The next poetic device is contrast. It is a device to show difference between ideas or concepts. Example, the contrast between human love based on appearance and divine love based on inner qualities. The effect it has is, it highlights the superficiality of human love compared to the purity of divine love. The next poetic device is enjambment. It is the continuation of a sentence without a pause beyond the end of a line. And the example is, but I can get a hair dye and set such color there. The effect it has is, it creates a natural flow of thoughts mimicking a conversation. And the last poetic device is the tone. The poet employs a conversational and reflective tone. The effect it has is, it engages the reader and makes the poem's message relatable.